Do you want to die having never been to Europe? Or do you want to go to Europe and die having been to Europe?
Why are those my only two options?
As The Spy Who Dumped Me, starring Mila Kunis and Kate McKinnon, hits theaters, The Hollywood Reporter film critic Stephen Dalton ranks his 10 all-time favorite examples of the spy comedy subgenre. Here we take a look at Dalton's top 5 spy comedies, from a Melissa McCarthy romp to some intrepid kids to a Mike Myers classic.
If I were an analyst, which I am, I would say I was rapidly turning into a paranoid personality, which I am.
Kicking off the top 5 is 1967's The President's Analyst, starring James Coburn. Coburn plays a White House psychiatrist targeted for his secrets by sinister agents from across the globe, including a Beatles-style pop group. Even groovier than the Austin Powers films, this psychedelic cult curio is worth tracking down.
You're going, okay?
Yeah, bring one of your cats as a sidekick.
I don't have cats.
At number 4, you'll find Melissa McCarthy in the Paul Feig-directed parody Spy. Dalton describes McCarthy's character as a clumsy, desk-bound CIA officer struggling to pass muster as a slick super spy on a hazardous undercover mission to Europe. Our critic praises McCarthy and Feig for joyously subverting 50 years of macho espionage tropes in this rowdy all-star action comedy. The high-caliber supporting cast includes Rose Byrne, Jude Law, and Jason Statham. In third place on Dalton's list, we have Arnold Schwarzenegger as a top-secret super spy reuniting with his Terminator director James Cameron for 1994's True Lies. Dalton describes the film as being a superior comic espionage thriller and a winning mix of spectacular action and domestic farce.
My parents can't be spies. They're not cool enough. That's cool.
Coming in at number 2 is 2001's Spy Kids, which according to Dalton is a terrific comic book adventure comedy with appeal to both children and parents. Spy Kids stars Alexa Vega and Daryl Sabara as preteens who are forced to take action when their ex-spy parents are kidnapped by an evil children's TV host. Raves Dalton, writer-director Robert Rodriguez launched a hugely successful franchise with this CG-heavy, visually dazzling, family-friendly hit.
Hey, there you are!
Well, hi, do I know you?
No, but that's where you are, you're there.
And there he is in the top spot, the ever-so-groovy Mike Myers as Austin Powers in the first and, according to Dalton, best installment from the hugely successful retro spy parody trilogy. Says Dalton, Myers writes and stars as a Bond-spoofing Playboy secret agent deep frozen in the swinging 60s, then revived in the politically correct 90s. An inspired comic premise despite some very broad jokes. To read Stephen Dalton's complete top 10 list of his favourite spy comedies, head to THR.com and tell us, do you agree with his top 5 choices? Which funny spy films would you have liked to have seen included? Let us know in the comments. For the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Lindsay Rodriguez.